been 33 years since I came to Texas. I was a young man, 29 years old, with big dreams of writing the great American novel and making $1 million so I could publish it myself. I was a young kid. I had a really nice motorcycle. I was single. I thought I had the world ahead of me, and hope that my English American Lit degree would somehow help me to write this book. I came here a young man. I had scoliosis, curvature of the back. I had been a sickly child. Traveled all my life. I had $650 to my name when I came to Texas. I lived in a school bus that I had fitted out to be my first house on wheels. Tiny house on wheels. And that was in 1981. Nobody talks about that back then unless you talked about crazy people for the most part. In the background behind me you see Miracle Mountain. That's a little mountain I built that makes the highest point from here to the Gulf of Mexico now. Right next to the highway. After the last hurricane. My exit right here happens to be the highest last point you can get off before all the flooded exits all the way down to Houston. 130 miles away. The world is changing place. Now, normally when I came, being a young kid and not believing I'd ever get old, I ended up making my $1 million in 5 years. But I also, unfortunately, got caught up in the matrix of making money and paying all the bills and all the taxes and all the insurance and all the other things you have to do for employees, etc. And your life becomes so totally taken up by it. That's what the matrix is. And I had a son. I had a beautiful boy. And he was a blessing. Taught me how to love unconditionally. That was 30 years ago. He'd be 30 years old today, except that he passed away almost 7 years ago. It changed me and made me rethink all the things about myself, including how old I was and how decrepit I was and how long I would live, because I had all sorts of issues, like most people do when they get in their 50s. But that's changed. Somehow, through working out, just 6 hours a week, 8 hours a week sometimes, learning how to breathe right, how to eat right, how to relax a little bit, how to ground, how to go barefoot. By learning these things and practicing them, I was able to find something I never had in life. Good health, flexibility, happiness. Flexibility after I had my first birth, I should say. I wrecked my first car at 2.5 years old. We have car seats because kids like me got behind the driver's seat and drove it down the hill and trashed the car inside of a couple seconds inside of a trailer. It hurt my back, and I had severe back problems for years. Now, hi, my name is Darby, Salvage Guru.
Salvation comes
Welcome.
to many things, not just to human beings. We're salvaging a house of soul, as well as ancient trees. A salve for nature's aching heart, we salvers come to aid. We offer salvage to mankind.
This little space right here
Do not be afraid.
is what I use to exercise on in the mornings.
Build homes to last, those strong
Maybe an hour a day, every other day or so,
Quit wasting all, think
in order to stay young. Take care of my vessel, my gift. It gives me life, it gives me joy. So I take care of it. My home, only 10 foot wide. It's a 2-story minimalist house. in that it does not have AC electricity, does not have running water, doesn't actually have a sewer system on it. Rather plain in some ways. Join me, take a look.
Boys, it's the Holy Spirit tonight. I heard that. Why don't we play a song that everyone else can sing along to? Johnny, why don't you get on that drum? Yeah, that's real nice. You keep that going. Well, I sing a song of salvage, and I sing it very well. It's a tune I'll keep on singing till I cast my lasting spell. Watch the magic happen as we do it once again. A pile of trash that was a home rises up again. Upward from the ashes, arise and take new form. No matter what the sins you've seen, neglect, abuse, or scorn, will create a tiny village from what would have just been burned. A tiny Texas village where survival can be learned. I sing a song of salvage, and I sing it very well. It's a song I'll keep on singing till I cast my lasting spell. Watch the magic happen as we do it once again. A pile of trash that was a home rises up again. From trees that grew for centuries to block the sun above, that shaded and protected all the creatures of the earth, then by men was slaughtered regardless of their age, without respect and dignity, cut up and sent away. So let's use the gifts we have in hand, let Mother Nature rest. Give back respect to salvage wood, it has survived the test. Why cast them into landfills? These structures have not died. This insanity